out, y'all. That's my job. Good morning, everyone. So we are live in the salon today working on my client who has a little bit of scalp congestion going on, also known as dandruff, dermatitis, or psoriasis. And we are going to go ahead and get her all cleansed up and get this scalp back in order. And while we're doing that, we're also going to make sure that we strengthen her hair today because she is relaxed and she got a relaxer or retouch relaxer her last appointment. So now we're going to make sure that we do her protein treatment. Do a protein treatment after we take care of the scalp issue that we have going on right now. So when we talk about take care of the scalp issue, automatically I'm going to start with our Soothe My Scalp system, which includes the Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment, as well as our Elite Clarify and our Super G serum. Now, last night or last evening when I was talking about what to do when you have a lot of buildup on the scalp. Maybe you're using a medicated shampoo or a medicated product from your dermatologist. Maybe you're not using anything and you're trying to find a solution. You need to really aid and nourish this scalp, especially if you are dealing with a lot of buildup at the scalp level. So she definitely has a lot of flaking. If you guys notice, I'm using the comb and I am lifting up the buildup first. Good morning, Star. I'm lifting up the buildup first before I apply any water to her hair, before I apply any type of oils, because the worst thing you can do is when you see flaking, you run to oils. When you see scalp congestion, running to oils will actually make this problem worse. Why? Because oil is already present. Whenever you're dealing with any type of dandruff, dermatitis, that kind of thing, that is an overproduction of sebum, okay? Your body is already increasing the oil, which is now coming out in the form of what? A flake. So the worst thing you could do is go and add oils to the scalp. What you need to do is get the situation under control, get it under wraps, right? And this only requires you to have repetition and have a good regimen and be consistent with that regimen. When my client comes in, what's the first thing I always do? This right here, am I right? She already knows this is what we're going to do. She knows that I'm going to lift this buildup off the scalp first. I'm going to apply the Soothe and Balance to her scalp, give her scalp some time to really get soothed and reduce a lot of that inflammation that's really happening right now. And then we start her wash day. Okay, so this is what you call a pre-poo and pre-treatment. This is for anyone who's dealing with dry, itchy scalp, or if you're dealing with a lot of scalp congestion where you have a lot of flaking, that ickiness, that aggravated scalp. That's inflammation. This is all a form of inflammation. Itchy scalp is also a telltale sign of inflammation. Okay, so this is going to be your go-to system if you are dealing with anything like what my client is dealing with. But beforehand, the one thing that you definitely need to make sure you're doing is lifting the buildup off the scalp first. If you don't lift the buildup off the scalp and you go immediately to shampooing the hair, one, you're not reducing the inflammation. Two, you are locking in that dandruff, dermatitis, or whatever it is on the scalp level. You're locking it in. It's going to literally sit exactly where you left it, and it becomes pasty. And then when you're done with your wash day and you part your hair, you're wondering why you still have so much pastiness at the scalp level, because you didn't lift it up. So that is where your Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment is also going to come in. This is going to help to really lower that irritation, that uncomfortableness that you're experiencing, that, oh my gosh, I want to scratch the life out of my scalp. It is so itchy. She's sitting here, she's like, How's your scalp feeling right now? Okay, see what I'm saying? So our Soothe My Scalp system, that is going to be your go-to system for any type of itch, any type of irritation when we talk about the scalp being inflamed, and if you're dealing with a lot of flaking or congestion. So this process that you see me doing, this is exactly what you would do at home. Tilt back from the mom. Okay, this is exactly what you do at home. This process does not change. All right. So if you guys could do me a favor while you're watching, there's 4 things that I always ask, and I say it to you guys every time you come on in. First things first, the free thing that y'all need you to do, number 1, is double tap the screen. I need everybody to double tap the screen 10 times. It's really that simple. It's free. It's not going to spam you. It's not going to cost you anything. This is going to help to support my channel. Number 2, after you double tap that screen 10 times, I need you to hit that follow button and follow your girl. Subscribe and follow. That too is also free. You want to be over here. It's very festive over here. You know, it's very festive. Very exciting. Hair care all over here. Right? So that's number 2. That costs you nothing. Again, free. So all you're doing, double tapping at least 10 times, and then you are going to get that follow or subscribe button and go ahead and hit it. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Okay. The Soothe and Balance works magic. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because you know when she walk out of here, that scalp gonna say, ha. It's probably saying it right now. She's like, it's saying it right now. Y'all heard it? She's saying it right now. Number 3, the third thing that I need y'all to do that is also free, hit that arrow and share the live. That also connects me with other people who might not have known that there's somebody out here. Somebody loves you. There's somebody out here that loves all things hair care and beauty. And she is the one who loves to teach people how to do better with their hair and their body. Hey, Sheila. So all you got to do is hit that share button. Share the live. It doesn't hurt. It don't cost you anything. It is 1000% free. Okay? So those 3 things that I asked you to do, all 3 of those are free. The 4th thing that I always ask, if you ask me a hair care question and I suggest something for you, or if you don't ask me a question and somebody else asks for you and it answers your question and I recommend some form of a product, please support the brand by simply checking out. Don't add it to your cart. Go ahead and check out. See, some of you are cart adders. You got a million items sitting in your cart, and every single time you do it, you don't check out. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to be intentional now, and I'm teaching you how to be intentional. This is called intentional hair care. I don't sell pretty. I sell pretty, smells good, but I sell solution. I make solutions. I don't make pretty in a bottle. While my packaging is beautiful, yes, the person whose package it is beautiful, right? Okay, yes, yes. But my products are solution-based. They're solution-based. That's why my products are named the way that they are named. Soothe and Balance. Why? Because we are soothing and balancing out a troubled scalp. Yeah, we should definitely have that many likes. You right, Star? You better tell them. And then, of course, as you guys are coming in, if you have any hair care questions, I'm here to answer. So don't be afraid to ask. We're working in the salon, but my clients, they ask a million questions too. Sometimes y'all ask the questions that they've been wanting to ask, and they feel scared to ask. Not this one. This one right here, she real outspoken. We ain't talking about her. Real outspoken. Okay? So this is what you call doing a pre-treatment. Pre-treatments is going to help with the situation at the scalp level before we even get into the full-on wash day. That's what a pre-treatment does. Okay? Now, this is also an area where buildup likes to hide. I'll show you guys the areas where buildup likes to hide. Right here at the occipital bone, right here behind the ears and above the ears, and then, of course, always in the hairline. It doesn't hide in the hairline. We can see it. Now, back here, this is where it hides the most. Right in the crest of the occipital bone. Okay? So whenever you notice that you have a lot of flaking, make sure that you definitely get back here, because this is the hidden area. This is the area that we don't see, but this is usually the area that has the most buildup. Right here and right here. And another thing that I like to point out, you guys, if you're a person who has a lot of, if you deal with eczema and you notice that it's spreading itself around the hairline or at the face level, that's also considered psoriasis or a form of psoriasis. It can go behind the ears. Traditionally, it's also in the hair. But you also should go and get an allergy panel, because a lot of times if you have dermatitis or psoriasis, it usually comes from some type of allergen that is in the body. It can be gluten, it can be lactose, you can be lactose intolerant. Do you recommend any of the, no baby, I don't recommend other products. I recommend Elite hair care products. The only products you'll ever see me recommend is Elite hair care products. You know why? Because we make solution-based products, not just pretty in a bottle. But you're in the right place. You're in the right place. What is the name of the pre-treatment bottle? Thank you. So this is the Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment. Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment. For my TikTok family, it's already pinned to the live. But this is the Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment. Okay, y'all see that buildup right here? All I'm doing is literally just lifting it up gently. Okay, you don't want to run the teeth across the scalp. And then once you lift it, you're going to apply the Soothe and Balance to the remainder or the entire hairline. The entire head, not hairline, the entire head. Okay? And then once I'm done applying it, I usually take my fingers and I massage it through the entire head. How long before wash? Usually 5-10 minutes before you start your wash. Now, if you have a severe dandruff issue, I would say to do this about 20 minutes before your wash, to give it about 5-10 minutes to sit so that it can really get into the scalp. Then, for those of you who have that really thick flaking, what I would always suggest too is if you have a lot of thick flaking, put the Soothe and Balance on top of the flaking to help soften the flakes, and then go and lift it up. So I used to have a friend of mine in cosmetology school. He used to have a lot of dandruff, and his was the really thick kind that would bleed when lifted because it was so tight on his scalp. So what we would do is we would apply the product to his head first and then lift it up after we softened it a little bit. Okay, so you can also do it that way. Is that my hair? No, it's my hair because I bought it. It belongs to me, so yeah, it's mine. My hair is a pixie. I've had a pixie for 10 years, but best believe every strand of hair under this quick weave is definitely extremely healthy. I just started wearing quick weaves. I've been a shortcut girly for over a decade. Intentionally. Do your products come in salon size? Not just yet. They're not back bar size. Lord, I need to be sitting in that chair. I get bad buildup in the crown of my head. So Sheena, the Soothe My Scalp is going to be a good bestie for you. It's going to be a great one for you. So while I'm doing this, yes, it is to feel good, of course. But this is also to get that blood circulating as well. Hair growth and hair health comes from blood circulation. Get that blood flowing. Get that scalp going, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so now we're gonna go over to the shampoo bowl and get our wash day started. You guys are gonna see the difference in her scalp now that we have lifted the buildup, deposited the Soothe and Balance, and then we're gonna start her official wash day. So this was the pre-treatment, which is why I said the Soothe My Scalp is going to be your go-to. And if you have dry, itchy scalp, go ahead, mama. Dry, itchy scalp, you can also use the Soothe My Scalp system. It works wonders. All right, let me put y'all over here so y'all can see what we got going on. All right, so today we're going to be doing a protein treatment. But before we do the protein treatment, we are also going to be applying some peptides to the hair and the scalp. So we're going to start her wash day. But I want you guys to comment and tell me, what is the first product you should use when you start your wash day? Should this be done every wash day? If you have a lot of buildup, it can be done every wash day. Yes. And our pre-poo and pre-treatment is also sulfate free. It's sulfate-free, paraben-free, and phthalate-free. And the Soothe and Balance contains zinc. So if you are one of those people who have autoimmune issues or hormonal imbalance, this is also going to be great for your scalp because it helps with the blood flow and circulation. Do you let the client sit under a plastic cap to fit dandruff? No. I don't necessarily use the dryer unless absolutely necessary. Like if I have a client where theirs is extremely thick and very waxy and it could possibly cause abrasions to the scalp and I want to soften it, then I will sit them under the dryer for just a couple minutes with a processing cap. But in her case, that is not necessary. Thank you for everybody who's answering the question. The first product that we are going to use after we do our pre-poo and pre-treatment is going to be our Elite Clarify. The Elite Clarify, yes. The Elite Clarify and Refresh. You are correct. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm rinsing the Soothe and Balance off the hair and the scalp. It has done its job. Her scalp should be extremely cool right now. Is it cool? Does it feel better? Has the itch gone away? Because she was like, oh my gosh, it's so itchy. This is going to immediately take that itch away. So while I'm rinsing the Soothe and Balance, I'm also saturating the hair to prepare her for her wash day as well. Saturation is a big part of your wash day process. So for those of you that have been a part of my lives, and I always talk about the protein treatments. I am going to be doing an actual protein treatment on her today, but I'm using our peptide system. So we're going to do the peptide first, and then we're going to do the protein treatment. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it and make it super duper easy for you. So while I'm doing her wash day, I want you guys to comment in the chat and tell me, what does a protein treatment do for the hair? So I'm using our Elite Clarify and Refresh shampoo while you guys are typing. This is going to cleanse the hair and the scalp to get her prepared for her wash day or her wash day treatment shampoo and conditioner. Okay? But I want you guys to comment and tell me, what does protein treatments do for the hair? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of a protein treatment? Stop shedding, very good. Reconstruction, strengthen, absolutely. Look at y'all. Look at y'all being pros. A protein treatment is made to help stop or lessen shedding if it's done correctly, one, and also if it's a true professional grade protein treatment. The good thing is our Repair RX is a professional grade protein. Shout out to everybody who's adding the Soothe and Balance, the Soothe My Scalp kit to your cart. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rinse her clarifying shampoo out. We're actually gonna be using the African Goddess collection, which is our peptide system for her shampoo. And then we'll do her protein treatment next. So there's a difference when you're doing a peptide system versus something that's just for strengthening or moisture. Peptides have to adhere to the hair first. So they have to go to the hair first. After you do your peptides, then you can do your proteins and all that stuff. But peptides go to the hair and the scalp first. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how you incorporate a protein treatment when you are using our African Goddess Peptide Revival System. Keep in mind, our new Advanced Follicle Repair Hair Mask launches on March the 1st, which is this Sunday, as well as our Moisture and Hydration Imbalance Recovery System. They both launch come this Sunday. And make sure you guys are tapping away, please. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to share the live, please and thank you. Can you apply protein too often? Yes. Overdoing it with protein can cause dehydration and tangling and shedding and breaking. It can actually do the adverse of what it's supposed to do. So right now we have the Soothe My Scalp bundle on the screen, you guys. Take advantage of the Soothe My Scalp bundle. For my YT family, I got y'all. Y'all hold on one second. I got something for y'all. Hold on one second. Let me finish this process, my YT family. And I'm going to put something on the screen for you. All right, so I'm making sure that I rinse out the Clarify really, really well. I'm one of those people, I rinse thoroughly between every wash, especially when you are cleansing troubled scalp, itchy scalp. You don't want to leave product behind in the hair. That is how you get product buildup later on. Okay, so we just did our clarifying shampoo. Now we're going to move into our African Goddess Peptide shampoo that is made with GHKCU copper tripeptide 1, also known as copper peptides. It also has rosemary and red algae extract. Okay, this is going to be your go-to for strengthening. This is going to be your go-to for follicle regeneration and also to help put the hair back into the growth phase of the hair growth cycle. So this is a peptide-based shampoo. If you know anything about peptides, then you know. Peptides are the way, honey. They got peptides for everything. So while you guys are adding to the cart, don't forget to check out. Go ahead and check out. Don't leave it for chance, honey. Go ahead and check out. They said, does it feel good?
It does.
She's like, it does. She always gets the good scrub though. Yeah. She gets massages. She gets all kinds of things. She's really spoiled, you guys.
My scalp just feels open.
She said her scalp feels open. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rinse her out. Keep in mind, we are using warm water when we are rinsing. The only time we change to cold water is when we're rinsing the final conditioner. I watched you live for 300 minutes. Really works everywhere. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we just did our shampoo process of the wash day. We pre-cleansed, lifting up all the buildup, all that dandruff, all that dermatitis, any type of scalp congestion. We lift that off the scalp, and now her scalp is clean. That is what we use our Soothe My Scalp system for. Okay, we are not using one thing and expecting one thing to fix the whole problem. That is just diabolical to me. I love that word now, right? We have systems for everything. Okay, hair care and hair health is all through the right system. So the Soothe My Scalp is going to be the system for those of you that are dealing with dry, itchy scalp or a lot of congestion at the scalp. All right, you guys have about 14 minutes to get checked out before the Soothe My Scalp system goes back to regular price. My YT people, just hold that thought. I got something for you. How often should you use a protein treatment if your hair is natural? You're going to use it as needed. It's like having a Band-Aid at home, knowing that you don't need the Band-Aid today, but you might get a cut tomorrow. So you might have a lot of shedding tomorrow. You might have a lot of shedding next week. You have the protein on hand so that you can take care of that right away. All right, so now that we are done with our shampoo process, so remember we did the Soothe and Balance, then we did the Elite Clarify. I want y'all to look at this scalp. Look at her scalp. Look at her scalp. It is clean. Look at her hairline. I ain't even got to show you her scalp. Hairline, buildup, gone. Okay, hair feeling, ooh, oh so good. All right, so we're going to apply some of our new advanced follicle repair mask to her hair before we do her protein treatment. The reason why I'm doing this before the protein treatment is because whenever you are doing peptide therapy to the hair, peptides need to absorb first because they are a molecular change. So you want to put your peptides on first. Yes, we are still doing a protein treatment, right? Because she got a retouch relaxer. She has a little bit of shedding, right? But we want those peptides to get into the scalp and the hair first. And then we're going to do our protein treatment to help strengthen and recover the hair as well. So this is a part of that recovery process. Okay, so what I like to do, you can lean back from me, mama. What I like to do is just allow it to sit on the hair for just a minute or two. Okay, peptides usually absorb within 5 minutes. As long as there is nothing blocking it or getting in front of it, it absorbs within 5 minutes. That's also the reason why this collection has a 5-minute conditioner. Okay, you only need about 5 minutes. Now, if you are low porosity doing this, you're going to put on a processing cap and go under your dryer for that 5 minutes. All right, you guys, you have 11 minutes to check out with that Soothe and Balance now. That Soothe my scalp. Don't wait. Don't wait. For my YTers, look at me. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Star, can you put what you put up there last night? It's the same promo. It's going to be the same one. So all of the recovery systems, all of the starter kits, all of that is going to apply for my YTs. It will only apply until we are done with the live. So, hey, don't wait. Thank you, Star. Do you have professional grade products for us licensed cosmetologists? Andrea, all of my products are professional grade. They're just available at a retail standard. But for my professionals, we do have a program for my professionals where we offer you Stylist promo. So if you are interested, Star, if you could put my mail on the screen, that would be great. You just send us a mail and then we'll get you a specific way to do it. I see you guys adding the products to your cart. Go ahead and check out before you lose out on the promo. The flash sale is about to be over, and then we're going to move on to the next part of the system. All right, so now I'm rinsing out my advanced follicle recovery mask. This is not available until Sunday, you guys. So be ready. Be ready, because we are limited on this. Like, we are very limited on this actual mask. So y'all be ready on Sunday. Be ready on Sunday. All right, so I'm rinsing out our peptide mask. Already, while rinsing her, I see less shedding because there were strands everywhere. I'm rinsing out the mask, and already I see a difference in the hair. I see a difference in how the hair feels. If you just look at how the hair is flowing in the bowl, this is just the mask. Okay, this is just the mask. I'm ready for it. It's about to go down. Yes, baby. If you're ready for this new peptide recovery mask, put some fire emojis in the chat for me, please, and thank you. I appreciate it. I'm making sure that I rinse her thoroughly because once I put the protein on, it's now the protein's time. I see them fire emojis. I see you. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to towel dry her because we're about to do her protein treatment. For those of you that have a lot of shedding or breaking, you've been wondering what to do to your hair, how to really help with this situation. You need to stop the shedding. You need to lessen the shedding. You need to lessen the breaking. Your hair feels weak. Your hair feels dry. You don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. This is going to be what you do. Okay, so this is how we do our protein treatment. And the protein treatment does not start from just the protein. It started from when I started the pre-poo. It's all one big process. There's a process here. Let me turn this on for her because she is the one who ever cool. So, all right, so we're going to get our Repair RX Super Protein Treatment. For those of you that are wondering where the Repair RX is, thank you, Star. For those of you that are wondering where the Repair RX is, it is pinned on the screen, okay? The Repair RX, and then you guys have 6 minutes to check out for the Soothe and Balance bundle, all right? So I'm going to apply the protein to my hand. Just so you know, true professional grade protein is not silky. It's not white. It looks like soy sauce. That is a true professional grade protein, okay? And you want to make sure that when you do your protein, that you are applying it to the strands and then working your way to the scalp, okay? Real protein does not look like cream. It looks like soy sauce. Or it has that somewhat color. Trisha Star will pin it in the comments for you. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to rub it or lather it in my hands. It does have a little bit of foaming action. We want it to be able to give you some really good spreadability. And then when you apply it, you're going to make sure that you really get it into the hair first and then make your way to the scalp. Why would you put protein on the scalp? It's going to go on the scalp anyway. What if your shedding is at the scalp level? What if your shedding is starting a centimeter from the actual scalp? If you don't get to that area and add that protein to help strengthen those bonds, then you're just really just doing yourself an injustice. That's why I make sure that I get it to the scalp level, but I apply it to the hair first. Okay, and then I always like to make sure that I rub it into the hairline, into the nape. You want to get it all over the head, really. All right, so now that we've done that, she's actually going to go under the dryer, no processing cap. Do you work with clients who have alopecia all day long? She's going to go under with no processing cap. Go ahead and go to the dryer, Mama. So she's going to go over to the dryer. Okay, this is how a true protein treatment is done. If this was using a silk protein, you would not do it this way. So she'll be under the dryer for about 15 minutes. Now here's the thing. She's under the dryer for 15 minutes with no processing cap. So what's going to happen to the hair? I want you guys to comment and tell me what's going to happen to the hair if she's under the dryer with protein and no processing cap. What happens to the hair right now? Like, what is the hair going to feel like? What is it going to look like? I want you guys to tell me, what do you think is going to happen? Put it in the comments for me. It's going to dry out. It's going to be hard. It's going to be crispy. Yeah. That is a part of what is supposed to happen. Okay? So I want you guys to understand something. When we do a professional grade protein treatment, professional grade protein does not look like this. There is a difference between a silk protein and a professional grade full-on protein treatment. This is a deep conditioning treatment. That I just did is a protein treatment. That is the actual name, right? When you're doing a protein treatment, the goal of the protein is to help to restructure and strengthen the bonds that are either about to break, have broken, or are in between some whirlwind process that is causing a lot of shedding and thinning, right? So when you do the protein, the goal is to strengthen those bonds. So the protein binds to the hair itself, and it starts to make a molecular change where it's helping to fuse those bonds that might be partially open, that might be broken completely, that's causing severe shedding. That is what the protein treatment is made to do. That's why we don't put a processing cap on. We're not steaming the hair. We are trying to fuse the protein to the actual strand. Purr says a professional protein treatment makes a big difference. Oh, yes, it does. Can you do a protein treatment on relaxer day? The only time it's recommended to do a protein treatment on relaxer day is if the hair is over processed after the relaxer. I don't recommend doing relaxers and proteins together. They have to be done separately, or they should be done separately. A relaxer system has everything that you need for you to execute the relaxer the right way. So I'm a firm believer that if you are using a relaxer, you need to use the whole system. Don't jump around, because you're not certain what molecular changes you're making by adding other products in the mix. These products are created together on purpose. That's why we have collections, because they are complementary products. So on relaxer day, no, I don't recommend a protein treatment. Protein treatment should be done at least 2 to 3 weeks after the relaxer. Let's see here. I see you guys adding your products to your cart. Make sure you are checking out. Go ahead and get checked out before you miss the flash sale. Let's see. And please do not comb a protein treatment after sitting under the dryer. Jazzy, good note, Jazzy, good note. Jazzy just said a whole word. You do not comb the hair once you put protein on. You do not manipulate the hair other than you are rubbing in the protein. Once you put the protein on, you go under the dryer, you sit under there for 15 to 20 minutes. If you have a lot of hair, a lot of density, it could be a couple minutes longer, because you really want the protein to fuse to the hair. Okay? So it's supposed to be dry. It's supposed to feel crunchy or hard, but only with a real protein treatment like our Repair RX Super Protein. Do you have a salon in Orlando? Yes, ma'am. I'm actually in Sanford, Orlando. Same. Yep. Last year, he said how much you buying. I told him whenever she have sales. Y'all so funny. Is it okay to use a different heat protectant, or should I use yours? Nicole, you want me to answer you? Is it okay to use a different heat protectant, or should you use mine?
Yours.
Come on now. Come on. Mine. What am I going to tell you? Go out there and buy somebody else's product? Absolutely not. That's like Walmart sending you to Target. Absolutely not. Nicole, more unpopular. Are you accepting new clients? Absolutely. Star, can you pin it for me? If you, well, not pin it, can you comment it for me of how to get an appointment? Will the hair grow back if it's genetic when it comes to alopecia? Possibly. But if it's already started, really, you're not going to be focused so much on the hair that's gone. You need to focus on the hair that's not, because it can spread. And then it starts to spread into areas that could have been healthy and stayed healthy. So once you start noticing a lot of that thinning, yes, you want to start to really treat that area, but you also want to make sure you're treating all of the hair around it. Okay, Nicole, do what you're doing, girl. Do what you're doing. I gotta get where the products work, and I never straying away. Thank you, Sheila. Desiree, if you look at the pinned comment and click right there, you'll be able to see all pricing. How can you grow your edges back? Ooh, I like that question. So we actually have a recovery system, which is called the Edge or Hairline Recovery Kit. That has the Edge Restoration Cream infused with biotin and rosemary. It also has a bottle of our Biotin Boost hair serum that you utilize under the Edge cream. And then it has our Edge combo brush for you to stimulate the area as you are applying your product. So what we recommend is our Edge Restoration System. If you want me to pin it, I can pin it for you. While you guys are adding to your cart, make sure you go ahead and check out. The flash sale is about to be over. Esther, absolutely. Let me pin it for you, baby. Hold on. Over on my wire, you guys got a special thing on that area right there. So go ahead and you got what you need. You got what you need. Do you recommend dealing with extreme scalp psoriasis? Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? You have to. Make sure you are definitely dealing with that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You have to. You have to get that under control. And you also need to get an allergy panel done. See, a lot of doctors don't tell you that. You need to get an allergy panel done. The allergy panel is going to show you what could possibly be causing a lot of the flare-ups that you're having. Most times it's coming from some type of allergen, gluten, lactose, yeast. It could be so many different allergens out there, but they don't tell you to go get an allergy panel because dermatologists don't do allergy panels. You have to go to an allergist. So are they going to tell you to go somewhere else? Unless they're connected? Probably not. But they don't like to link allergies to hair conditions. When some things, specifically things that are scalp congestion like flaking, any type of growth around the ears, around the hairline, that can be linked to an actual allergy, a food allergy of some sort. When will the balm be back in stock? It'll be about 2 to 3 weeks. We are literally trying to produce 3 times what we normally do. The hair balm is not staying in stock, which is great, but I have to understand that we have to produce extremely more than what we are used to producing. So now we are backed up in production because we have other things to produce as well. You're using the advanced peptide and scalp support system on the client's hair? Yes, Taijo. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I just put a flash sale up for our edge and hairline restoration starter kit. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. Make sure you're checking out. Do not leave the items in your cart. I don't know why people leave items in a cart. If you're going to buy it, just buy it. Stop stocking. Or what are you becoming, a cart hoarder? Make it make sense. Yes, Crystal. Remember I told you I used some oil and woke up in flakes. Oh, heck, nah, never again. Too much oil to the scalp can cause more scalp inflammation than anything else. Let's see. How does alopecia start? It can be genetic or it can be self-induced. How do I know my hair porosity? You're going to do a porosity test. It's called a strand test, or you can say the float test. You can do a float test. So if you Google float test, or you can search my videos. I have over 2,000 videos that show you how to take care of your hair, all of them for the free 99. You can type in porosity test, and I literally walk you through how to do it. I have all the peptide products except the mask. Can I use the bioregular mask or wait until I get the peptide? Lynn, you can use either or. Of course, the peptide mask is going to be your go-to. But if you already have a mask that you can use right now, your wash day is right now, go ahead and use what you have right now. You always do. I have beautiful hair. Thank you. This is a weave, but my hair is still very healthy. Absolutely. Is it normal for hair to shed a lot while stretching a relaxer for 5 months? Yes, you should not be stretching a relaxer for 5 months. Why are you stretching a relaxer? Relaxers are made to be done on schedules. You are going to shed because you are confusing your hair. What is your purpose of waiting that long? Relaxers should be done on schedule, no farther than 12 weeks. I never recommend going past 12 weeks. Stretching a relaxer is not going to be beneficial in any way, shape, or form. If anything, you're going to shed more and the hair is going to suffer. I've changed my shampoo and conditioner 3 times. Well, you should be using different shampoos and conditioners almost every wash day because you're addressing different issues. You're not going to use your moisture collection to address shedding. Shedding needs to be addressed with products that are specific to shedding. This is why I say recovery systems or systems is always going to be the way to go. You want a system. So you have everything that you need to get through at least 90 days of hair care. I did a porosity test and my hair sank to the bottom. Does that, but then later it rose back. What does that mean? Later it rising back doesn't mean anything. What it did within the first 1 to 3 minutes is the porosity. finally able to get my scalp under control, but I'm still struggling with oily hair. India, are you fine textured? Because if you're fine textured, oily hair is the inevitable. All right, you guys have 16 minutes to get checked out for the Edge and Hairline Restoration Starter Kit during the flash sale. Don't leave it in your cart. Go ahead and check out. Stop adding stuff to your cart. Stop being a cart hoarder. It's weird. It's weird. Stop being a cart hoarder. Okay, India, if you have fine textured hair, it's always gonna be oily. That's all. That's the inevitable. I have fine textured hair. I have to shampoo and condition my hair at least once every 7 to 10 days. I can't even make it to 14 days. So that's normal. Just know that that is normal. Low porosity is when the hair strand floats to it's floating on the top. Correct. While if it's just hovering on the top, yes, it's low porosity, meaning it does not absorb moisture well. You might have put it in wrong. Elite Hair Care Salon, Jacksonville. Elite Hair Care Salon, period. Then you know the rest. I know I need a system. I don't know where to start. So, Renew, if you tell me what's going on with your hair, I can point you in the right direction of the system and also put it in, pin it to the live for you. Tell me what's happening with your hair. That's what I'm here for. If you guys have hair care questions, you don't know what to use, I don't want you to guess. Tell me what's going on and let me help you. That's what I'm here for. I got all of my hair to one side for me, a new hairstyle. Got a lot of compliments. Okay. Trying things different. I like that. I like that for you. I do. A lot of shedding, it's thinning, it's not growing. Okay, Renew Beauty. Let me pin, I'm gonna pin our length retention recovery system on here for you. That is going to have the protein treatment that you need. That's also going to have the hair care shampoos and conditioners, as well as the hair mask that you need to rehydrate the hair. It's also gonna have our Super G Vital Growth Serum that can be used after you do your wash day on a consistent basis. That's also going to help to reduce the inflammation at the scalp. It also is a plant-based DHT blocker. It includes saw palmetto extract on purpose. So it's going to be a game changer for you. Do you like the one side hairstyle? Ever tried? Yep, I used to have this side of my head shaved. And then I would have this long hair everywhere else. Nicole, but I don't know the number if it's 3 or 4. Okay. At what age do you start consults? Usually age 12. Age 12. That's at the point of puberty and becoming a young lady. Come on, Mom. Really? She's talking about that air felt so good because she can't stand cold air. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get another towel for you. All right, so now her protein treatment is complete. Okay, her protein treatment is complete. So you guys see her hair looks crunchy, right? That's how it's supposed to look. That's how it's supposed to feel. We are going to use warm water, okay, because we need to rinse the protein treatment out the right way. Rinsing out a protein treatment is the most important part. You cannot leave protein in the hair. It is never recommended. Okay, you need to make sure that you rinse it all out. Okay, so rinse thoroughly. You want to rinse thoroughly. So a lot of water. Just rinse, rinse, rinse. Okay, so now that we've rinsed out her protein, we're going to rehydrate the hair using our new advanced follicle recovery mask. Okay, you have to rehydrate the hair after a protein treatment. It is not an option. The hair has to be rehydrated. Okay, so you want to make sure that you put this all over the hair and the scalp to make sure that you are rehydrating all of the hair. This is very important. This is a step that you cannot skip. Okay, if you do, you are going to end up with more shedding. So what I'm going to do is put a processing cap on her for just a few minutes. She is relaxed, so she does not have to go under the dryer, which she would love to, but she's not. Okay, but we're going to allow this to rehydrate the hair. If you can sit up, mama. If you are low porosity, you need to go under a hooded heated dryer at this step of the process as well. Low porosity hair, you don't really have the option to not do that. Good morning. Do you use warm water to rinse out? I have been using cold water. If you're rinsing conditioner, which is your final conditioner, you're going to use cold water. I have a daughter who has coily soft hair. It's long, but her edges are jacked up. What can I do to help? Why is her edges jacked up? Are you doing a lot of protective styles that are not so protective? How do you fix dandruff? Control, balance. So that would be the Soothe My Scalp system. If you have a lot of dandruff issues, that would be the Soothe My Scalp system. Miss Crystal. The Soothe My Scalp system is going to be your go-to to help to remedy that situation with your dandruff and get it under control. I'm pinning it for you so you can see it. There you go. Do you have a line for kids? Not yet. I actually use my Biotin Boost collection on my son, who's 2 years old. It helps to detangle. It just really does the damn thing for me. He's very tender-headed. We're not cutting his hair yet. But yes, the Biotin collection, the density system, that is a great detangling system. And it also helps to strengthen their hair and moisturize slightly. So we're just allowing her hair to get hydrated, get nice and soft, make it nice and pliable. And then we will rinse her with cold water. She can't stand it, y'all. She can't stand it. But it's a part of the process. The process is the process. Hello, do you care for hair if you have trichomania? So that is a behavioral disorder. Most times, as a cosmetologist, we are actually told to refer people who have that behavioral change to a either therapist or a dermatologist, because that has to be under control mentally and physically. Now, of course, if you're just trying to take care of the hair while you're doing it, yes, but I probably would not. I would discuss that privately to let your stylist know that you are, you're under the care of a medical professional while you're still caring for your hair. Thank you, Miss Chris. Yeah, shout out to Miss Chris. Shout out to Miss Chris. You are going to love it. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila's been a long time Elite Hair Care user. I have gray hair and it's dry. My hair is long. I usually get silk presses. I want to make sure my hair stays white. What would you suggest? Well, you want to make sure your hair stays white, or are you wanting to make sure that you are keeping your hair healthy? Which one is more important for you? Yes, let me know how your clients love it. Send me a DM when you use it. Tell me what your clients think. Give me some feedback. I can't decide which collection to choose. Pack, I ain't playing with you. When I lived in the Midwest, natural hair was working for me. Now that I live in Arizona, it broke off, and no matter what I put in it, it stays dry. What do you recommend from your products to work? So, Tater, Arizona, very dry with no humidity. It's the inevitable that is dehydrated. So what I would definitely suggest is, one, a super protein treatment, which I'll Repair RX protein. But two, we have a system called the extreme dryness system. Okay, the extreme dryness system. That is going to give you the Moist Repair shampoo, the Moist Me 24 karat mask, the Moist Me conditioner, the leave-in conditioner. It's going to give you everything you need to start rehydrating the hair. And you also need to get a hooded dryer and processing caps, because you need to start using a processing cap when you do your conditioners. So Jenny, you want it to be gray and healthy. So to keep it white or gray, you're going to need a violet toning shampoo. Okay, that's automatic. That's what you're going to use to keep it nice and white and gray. But to keep it healthy, gray hair usually is more dehydrated and more coarse in texture. So for you, I would also recommend the extreme dryness recovery system. Make sure you guys are tapping away. As you guys are coming in, if you're new here, remember, I only ask you to do 4 things. 1, double tap the screen. That shows them how amazing my channel is. 2, make sure you hit that follow or subscribe button. Make sure you are following and subscribing. And 3, make sure you click the arrow to share the live. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Bring the people over here that need some help. Okay? It is free of cost. That is all. Do you prefer processing cap and hooded dryer over steamer? It just kind of depends. Steamers are amazing. Steamers are a great way to introduce moisture and hydration. But I do feel that having a hooded dryer is always going to be the first thing that you need, because not all treatments can be steamed, and not all hair should be steamed. It's going to be steamed. Let me say it the right way. It's going to be steamed, but not like a steamer. You can't do a protein treatment with a steamer. I love that color on you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was a great question. Yes, that was a great question. After the protein treatment, what did you use on her hair? I missed it. So I rehydrated her hair using our new African Goddess follicle recovery mask. Okay, this is a follicle repair mask. So this is what I use. I have it on her hair for a couple minutes, and this is going to rehydrate the hair. But this is also a peptide mask, which I used before the protein treatment. So she's getting a double bang. 1, to actually release the peptides into the hair, but 2, to rehydrate the hair. Hair is natural, soft, breaks easily, has broken in places due to ponytails and combs. I have lupus. Melissa, let me pin the longer, stronger system for you, also known as the length retention and breakage system. That is going to be your system. It's actually on flash sale right now for the next 9 minutes and 49 seconds. You're welcome. This mask releases on Sunday. along with our 90-day moisture and hydration imbalance recovery system. So this releases and our new moisture and hydration imbalance recovery system. They both launch on Sunday, March the 1st. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rinse her out. We've just rehydrated her hair. Come on back, Mama. Okay, so this rinse is going to be cold water. Y'all hear her? She already moaning and groaning. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just shocked her with it. Okay, so this rinse is going to be with the cold water because this is the final rinse. This is the final conditioner rinse. Keep in mind, whenever you are rinsing with cold water, it does take a little bit longer than when you use hot water. But I want you guys to type in the chat, why cold water? What does cold water do for the hair when you're rinsing out your conditioner? What does it do for the hair? There's some specific things that it does for the hair. I want you guys to type it in the chat. Seals in the moisture. Yes, that's one. What else? Locks in the moisture. Okay. Seals the follicle. Locks in moisture. Closes the cuticle. Absolutely. What else does cold water do? There's one more thing, or actually two more. There's two more things. What does cold water do when you're rinsing your conditioner? Two more things. Nobody got it? So cold water also helps to keep the hair from retangling, and it locks and leaves the luster in the hair. She said it shocks the client. That part, yes. But cold water also helps to bring back that natural luster in the hair. You guys know I like to use analogies, right? I want you to think about when you wash your clothes, right? When you're washing colored clothes, what do they say? What temperature water should you use to wash colored clothes? What temperature? Should it be warm or cold water? Cold water. Why do we use cold water when we are washing our colored clothes? What does it do? Y'all just heard to use cold water, and so we just said, okay, we're just gonna do it. Why are we using cold water? See, I'm the person that tells you why. Sit in my chair for a second, Mama. When we wash our clothes, it stops the fading, right? It preserves the color, right? So when you think about cold water and hair, it's exactly the same thing. It helps to what? Stop the colors from fading. It helps to what? Stop a lot of the tangling that could possibly happen. It locks in the luster. It locks in the moisture. It's the same thing when we talk about hair. All right, so for her leave-in conditioner, I'm going to be spraying on our African Goddess Sacred Hair and Scalp Leave-In with GHKCU Copper Tripeptide 1, Rosemary, and Red Algae. When I put my leave-in conditioner on, I just like to rub it all through the hair. If you guys notice, I didn't saturate her head. Okay, I missed it on. That is how it's supposed to be applied. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to now apply her heat protectant because we will be using a blow dryer. We'll be using a flat iron. So we're going to protect her hair from heat as well. Okay, so I'm going to spray that on, and I'm just going to make sure that I rub that all through the hair. Okay. Look at that. She had so much hair coming out when we first started this service. Look at that. Okay. Look at me. I got one strand. There you go. Okay. That's what protein does. What's good for an inflamed scalp? Soothe and balance. Soothe and balance, baby. Soothe and balance. So So all I'm doing is just giving her, I would call it a rough comb, but I don't want to use the word rough because some of y'all take that literally. I don't know why. Okay, but I'm not combing her to say, okay, this is going to be the style. I'm just combing her in the direction that I plan on styling her hair, because I'm still going to blow dry her as well. I'm going to show you guys the comb when I'm done so you can see what the protein treatment did. Because she has excessive shedding. And we already know why, because she is losing weight left and right. She's trying to be like, you know, super America's Next Top Model style skinny, you know, but when you're doing extreme weight loss or you're losing a lot of weight, shedding comes with it as well. So I always tell people, if you're doing any type of weight loss, GLP-1, any of those, just know that shedding is going to be a big part of the process. All right. So now, let me take the hair off the comb. That's what we lost. Now, when we started, hair was everywhere. She know, I know, we know. Okay? So that is what a protein treatment is supposed to do. Come on. My favorite area. I've been doing protein treatment. Wait. So I need to do a protein treatment. I take GLP-1s because I've been shedding like crazy. Yes. 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 Yes, Daniela. Yes. Anyone who is using GLP-1 injections or tablets, you know that shedding is the inevitable. So yes, you need to do a protein treatment where necessary. Absolutely. 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 Tuda. Y'all heard me? Totally. Do you want me to pin the protein for you? So right now I have our length retention and breakage recovery system. The length retention and breakage recovery system, Danielle, actually contains the protein treatment. It contains everything that you need from beginning to end. From your clarifying shampoo to cleanse the hair and the scalp. The Hair Repair 2.0 shampoo, that's going to have that batana oil, onion, and garlic oil, as well as zinc, that is going to prepare the hair for the protein treatment, but also help with the damage and also the inflammation that you're dealing with in the hair. Then you're going to go in and you can do your protein treatment, and then you have the hair mask in there as well. Okay, the hair mask is going to rehydrate the hair. Then you have your Hair Repair Hydra Strength leave-in conditioner, because you always seal the deal with what? Leave-in conditioner. That's your insurance policy when you rent your car. Okay, that's your leave-in. Then you also have the Super G Vital Growth Serum in there as well. The Super G Vital Growth Serum is your hair serum after the fact. You can use that on a daily basis. It's great for reducing inflammation. It's great for people who are experiencing early onset CCCA. We use plant-based DHT blockers such as saw palmetto extract. So you have everything that you need in the length retention and breakage control system. That system is usually over $149. Right now, we have it on the flash sale on the screen. You got 51 seconds to grab that system. The spray that I used on her hair, so the first one was the leave-in conditioner, which is our peptide leave-in. And then the second one was the heat protectant. That is our Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray. A lot of people sleep on the heat protectant spray. Let me explain to you guys what the heat protectant spray does. Number one, it has split-end defense. Outside of just being a heat protectant, it has split-end defense. This is going to help to temporarily mend the hair, mend the split ends until you get to your trim. Okay? This is not going to remedy split ends. The remedy for split ends is cutting them off. Okay, so this is going to help, one, to protect the hair. It is also going to help to remedy or hold those split ends, mend them so that you can make it through your trim. This is going to help to seal that cuticle when you are going to do your heat styling process, right? So that's what the Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray is for. Hello? I'm on live. What's up, baby? Oh. Yeah, I'm on live. What happened? No, tell me. You sure? Yes, I started the moment I told you she was standing at the door. Yeah, I was telling you, I'm like, okay, babe, I gotta go. She's standing at the door. She was literally standing by the door. But as soon as I'm done, I'll call you back. That's fine. Okay, baby. Is it necessary to blow dry the hair, flat iron, then blow dry again and spray with hairspray, then curl the hair? Well, Shelly, it depends on the process. It depends on what you're doing. I want you guys to stop taking things a little so literal, right? Because it really is process based. And how you do this process. That's why heat protectants are important. That's why understanding temperature settings and understanding section sizing, that's also extremely important. All of that is very important. Hold on, y'all. How often should you get a trim? If you're natural, you can follow the seasons, meaning you're going to get a trim once every season. There's 4 seasons in a year. If you are natural and you don't know about seasons, like we're in Florida, we don't know seasons. That's not a thing here. It's always summer. It's summer, 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 fall, summer, 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 winter, summer, and then spring, summer. Right? So we don't follow seasons. You can also follow the financial calendar. If you're an entrepreneur or you're in the finance industry, you know that there are 4 quarters in the financial calendar. If that's not good enough, then you can say every 12 to 16 weeks, you need to get a trim, which is also every 4 months. Same thing. Preferably every 12 weeks. How do you know when you need a protein treatment or not? So, telltale signs when you need a protein treatment. Telltale signs when you need a protein treatment. Let me know when you guys are ready. Put some fire emojis in the chat. I'm going to give you the telltale signs of when you know you need a protein treatment. And I'll answer your question, Nisi, about how long after a relaxer you can do a protein. I'm going to put that all in the answer. Put some fire emojis when you're ready, because I'm going to give you guys the reasons why you need to do a protein treatment. Awesome, awesome. I see the fires. Okay. So protein treatments are done, 1, when you notice excessive shedding. Excessive shedding. That's number 1. What do we call excessive shedding? If you were to do this to your hair right now and you see a handful of hair, that's excessive. If you do this to your hair right now and you see 1, 2 strands of hair, that's not excessive. Why? You lose 50 to 100 hairs a day. That's natural shedding. Excessive shedding is anything past that, or if you notice that you are losing large chunks of hair. Number 2, if you get a relaxer, after your retouch relaxer, you're going to do your protein treatment about 2 to 3 weeks later. Usually 2 weeks later, because that's your wash day. Protein treatment should be done 2 weeks after a relaxer. Okay, no matter if it's a virgin or a retouch, it doesn't matter. So that's the second time you'll know to do a protein. Number 3, if you are using GLP-1 injections or tablets, you are going to be shedding. You definitely need to introduce protein. It doesn't matter if you're relaxed or natural. Okay, GLP-1s is a big culprit to a lot of shedding. Number 4, if you experience COVID, the secondary strand, any point in time that you experience the COVID-19, the second strand, it could be COVID-21, COVID-17, whatever they want to call it, usually those types of viral sicknesses cause a lot of shedding. Protein treatment. Protein. Yes. Someone commented and asked, can we use egg? Yes, for eat. Not for the hair. To eat, absolutely. Not on the hair. Eat it, yes. That's great protein for the body. For the hair, we're going to be specific to hair care products. Yeah, COVID, a lot of people didn't know that COVID, the second strand of COVID, was causing excessive shedding for up to a year. Some people even more. And there is a 5th reason why you should do a protein. If you are what is it? When you have a baby, what's the word after you have a baby? Huh? What's the word after you have a baby? Postpartum. I couldn't think. I got 4 of them. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say postpartum. After you have a baby, it's a great time to do a. Thank y'all. Listen, I was looking real slow just now. Looking real slow. Okay, and I got 4 children. I've been postpartum 4 times. Right? So postpartum, definitely you can do a protein treatment after having that baby, because the baby is going to definitely deplete everything in your body. In the moment that you extract that beautiful baby out of that body, your body gonna say, what the hell is happening? And guess what? It pushes out first, through the hair. Thank you, Michi. Michi says I'm beautiful, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my, I love that for me. Thank you, Michi. Let me answer some questions over here on the why, because I saw them. I'm not ignoring y'all, I promise. Can you link the one I need? I want to get my gray hair, my gray long hair. I want to get my hair long, gray, and healthy. Okay, so let me go over here. I'm gonna start linking some things for you guys over there. Give me 1 second. Let me switch around, because I can't do it while I'm on, but I can do it while I'm off. Is it safe to apply aloe vera juice mixed with water to the hair as a moisturizer? That's not enough moisture. That's not enough moisture. And a lot of our products that we actually make contain aloe vera water. Aloe vera water is just enough to kind of just start the process. That's not going to hydrate it at all. Aloe vera is a great antimicrobial. It's also great for healing, that kind of thing, but not for moisture. No. That's not enough. Jenny, I'm going to pin exactly what you need over there for you. Hold on. Is it? I think I answered that one. Jenny, I got you. Hold on. What if you have hard water and your hair tangles a lot? Hard water, people, if you have hard water, you can go and get one of those Brita systems, like the little Brita thing that you put on your faucet. You can use that to soften your water. You don't have to go and buy an entire water softening system. Me refused to buy one for my host because they wanted to charge us $10,000 for this damn thing when I can go buy a Brita attachment. I can even get a bigger one and put it under my sink and spend a couple dollars, right? So how are we gonna save some money here? Get you a Brita, attach it to your sink. That's soft water. My actual bowl head that I use, it's called an eco head. It softens the water. They don't have no water softener here. They're not gonna buy one. So I use that. So get you a Brita. Get you a Brita. Attach it to your sink. I just saved you $1 billion. Let's see here. So Jenny, gray hair and healthy. Okay, got it. Give me a second, Jenny. I'm getting the one you need right now. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. All right, Jenny, here you go. Jenny, the one that I've just pinned, that's for you. That's for you, Jenny. What I just pinned is for Jenny. And if you guys, again, over here on my TikTok shop, if you guys have any hair care questions, you are welcome to ask. You are welcome to type them in the chat and ask. That is what I'm here for. My clients love when I answer questions because they have a million and you guys ask them for them. OMG, your skin looks beautiful. Thank you. And I don't have no filters on. Shout out to our Radiant Glow Dark Spot Corrector soap. I wear a ton of makeup to be on set and I make sure that I wash my face. Last night after the live, baby, when I tell you that was the fastest face wash I ever did, I woke up this morning and still had makeup caked up inside of my nose. Do you think high blood pressure medication affects the hair? High blood pressure in its entirety affects the hair. It's known as an autoimmune disease. Anything that is known as an autoimmune disease can affect the hair, the skin, and the nails. You can have straggly hair, brittle nails, and dry skin. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Thyroid medication affects the hair. They're all hormonal and blood changes. So yes, Renew. Yes. Thank you, Melody. She said my skin is glowing. Y'all, listen, y'all just be hyping a girl up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Okay. Okay. I never turn down somebody hyping me up. Hype me up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, you guys. Shout out to our Radiant Glow Dark Spot Corrector Soap. If you don't know anything about our Radiant Glow Dark Spot Corrector Soap, baby, you need to get involved. Get involved. My TikTok shop family, y'all need me to tag it for you? Y'all need me to put it in the chat for you? Y'all want me to pin it on the screen? Because, baby, you don't know what our Radiant Glow Dark Spot Corrector Soap can do. Baby, it changes the game. Okay? It changes the game. I have all your shampoo sets. Which one is best for brittle gray hair? Moist Repair. Miss Bronx, Moist Repair. Moist Repair. Yes. And shout out to Miss Bronx for having all the elite hair care product in the world. I love that. I love that for you and for me. Thank you so much for supporting us. I am so appreciative. I may have missed the question, but how can I grow my hair back? May have alopecia. So one, you need to go to a dermatologist to determine what type of alopecia you have. You want to get that under control, and you want to do that quickly. Two, you want to know what your hair porosity is and what your hair texture is. That is how we start to take care of the hair. So if you're low porosity, I'm going to always suggest moisture. If you're high porosity, I'm going to always suggest strength with a drop of moisture. So if you let me know which one, I can help you. Stress is a major shedding contributor. Yes, it's a silent killer. To the body, the hair, the skin, everything. Your body can shut down from stress. You can have literally an anxiety attack that puts you in the ER from stress. What is the soap? Our Radiant Glow Dark Spot Corrector Soap. Sorry, just put it on the screen for you. Where am I located? Orlando, Florida. How often should we do a protein treatment? As needed. One, if you're natural, it's as needed. It's like having a Band-Aid when you need one. And then two, if you are relaxed, 2 weeks after your retouch, you do it. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole says she likes my nails. I got them done yesterday. Thank you. How do you fix thinning hair? I have a couple of meds, blood pressure. Oh, do you want me to pin a system for you, Camilla? Because that's going to be your go-to. Let me know if you want me to pin one, and I'll pin it for you. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen. Thank you guys for sticking in. I'm here to answer any of your hair care questions. Camilla, perfect. Let me pin the actual system for you. I'm coming. There you go, Camilla. That's the breakage defense and detangle system. It's a great starter kit for weak and snapping hair. I'm not which one I am. I'll have to do more research. Absolutely, research is it. What about vitamin E? Vitamin E is in every one of our hair care products. So let me break something down for you, Shirley. One product at a time is not going to take care of your hair care systems or situation, not systems. I like to use analogies, so let me give you this analogy, because us as women and men, we love food, right? Everybody love food? If you love food, I know you're shaking your head. I love to eat. That's why my weight goes up and down. Great, we've established that. Now, when you're going to season your meat, we know that as African Americans, seasoning is a part of our system of how we cook. Because when we see people just put salt and pepper, we're like, baby, that's not seasoning, that's salt and pepper. So you buying one hair care product at a time and expecting it to take care of your hair is just like you seasoning your steak with black pepper and nothing else. That is why I say a system is how you take care of your hair. Not one product at a time, not one vitamin at a time. You need a system. Do you season your chicken with just salt? I hope not. No, we have to use salt, adobo, black pepper, moon spice, cumin, ginger, garlic, Mrs. Dash, Mr. Dash, Jack's Queen Mary seasoning, Down Home seasoning, Uncle John, Old Bay, and Slap Your Mama. That's a system. That is a system. Right? That's a system. So then why are you only trying to get one shampoo and think that that's going to fix every problem that you have in your hair? That's not how that works. That's ghetto. So I'm a system person. I build systems that actually attack the problem at hand. Okay? Systems. We're not doing that. Oh, yeah, girl, just get this serum right here. This serum is going to water your grass. It's going to take care of your breakage. And it's going to bring back that man that shouldn't have came back. No, it's not. Welcome, Trisha. Shout out to Trisha who just joined the Silver Club. Come on now. Okay? So when we talk about hair care, we talk about a system. When you guys see me working with my clients, do I go straight into a protein treatment and haven't even shampooed the hair? No, that's not how this works. Okay? Hair care starts from what? The beginning, the pre-poo, the shampoo, the conditioner, the leave-in conditioner, the heat protectant, the styling product. Every single product that I create, every single product that I formulated, every single product that you see me recommend has been created because of a problem that needed to be corrected. And every single one of them is a system. Melody, you have said a whole word. Iron is extremely important. If you are anemic, you are going to be shedding like a dog, like Lassie. I feel like after Protective Styles, natural hair twist-ups for a month, for example, I experience more shedding than I should. I have fine strands, medium density, low porosity hair. What can I do? So Brett, let me pin our Protective Style aftercare recovery system. That's what you're going to do. That's what you need. You are the main person. The moment you said Protective Style, I already knew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link there for you. And then you'll be able to take advantage of the special exclusive live deal that's on the screen here. Take advantage of it. It's going to put a couple ducats back in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? My kids hate when I do that. They be so aggravated. They're like, why do you do that? If y'all can't tell, I love to laugh, I love to have fun, and I love to help people. This is my joy in life. Anybody knows me over on the Y, I built my Y from 0 people all the way up to over 590,000 subscribers from being this crystal right here, helping as many people as possible and being unapologetic about it. You know how many hairstylists have told me to stop telling the game? Oh, you messing it up for all of us? How am I messing it up for all of us? If I'm messing it up for you, that means that you haven't been doing it. Okay. Anyway, let me put the link there for you. Hold on, baby. Hold on. I'm gonna do it. I just be talking away. Y'all know I got ADHD, so just work with your girl. Just work with your girl. Just work with your girl. Okay, let me put it here for you. I just put there for you. That is for you. That's for you, Caesar. Caesar. Okay. Let's see here. Is there a proper way to figure out your hair porosity? Yes, a float test. So if you type in float test or float porosity test, it's a test that you can do within 5 minutes with what you have everything you need to do it. It's a free test. You don't even have to go to anybody for that. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Ebony, I see your question. Give me just one moment. Let me answer Sharonda. Sharonda, for locks, is the frequency of getting a protein treatment the same? Yes, as needed. Especially with locks. Locks like to pop. As they get longer, they become twigs. Right? They become twigs that are holding on to the leaf of a tree. Not even the tree, the leaf. Okay, the lock becomes the trunk of a tree. So yes, protein, absolutely. Especially for locks. Especially if you have sister locks, you should definitely be doing protein treatments here and there. Not all the time, here and there. Ebony, after split ends are cut, any suggestions on what to do to prevent them from coming back? Nothing can prevent split ends from coming back. Split ends just have to be maintained. They have to be controlled. Nothing stops them from coming back. You can comb your hair just randomly. You got to split end. You can sleep, just roll your head to the side. You got to split end. That's split ends. They are the inevitable. Having them under control is where everything lies. All right, let me go over here. As you come, oh yes, Stars. See, Stars said it. As you're coming in, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and follow. Tap, tap, tap. Can I see everybody do this for me? It's free. Watch me. If you don't like me, you can do it like this. Tap me in my eyeball. Tap, 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 tap. That's all you gotta do. You can tap me on my forehead, so you can't tell me if it's shut up. Tap me on my mouth. Just make sure you're tapping. Okay? Okay? That's free. Number 2, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you subscribe. Why are you over here if you're not going to follow and subscribe? Don't take the free information for the free 99 and don't actually do the free things like subscribing. You're helping to build the channel. You're building the page. Come on. Y'all. Number 3, make sure you hit that little arrow and share it. How hard is that? What y'all trying to keep me a secret? You don't want nobody to know about me? You don't want nobody to know why your hair is so healthy and so long, so strong and growing down your back? You don't want to know why everybody's like, oh my gosh, you wear weaves all the time, but your hair is so healthy. You don't want anybody to know? Don't keep me as your next best secret. Share me, please. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Bronx. So with high blood pressure, menopausal tanning, shedding, not growing, damaged, what's best? Ooh, renew. Renew, girl. I'm going to pin it for you again, girl. I done pinned it for you a million times. Let me pin it again. Okay? Because it's the same system. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. The length, retention, and breakage control. Right there. And then you're going to add Soothe and Balance to that system. So add the Soothe and Balance as well. My hair is damaged from getting the sleeve. How do I grow it back? Whoa. Weight loss surgery, huh? Weight loss surgery. Okay, so same thing for you. Our length, retention, and breakage control system is going to be your first stop. You can use that one, or I will pin the other one for you. This one that I'm going to pin is a 90-day recovery system. This is our hair reconstruction system. Actually, no. I'm going to pin the growth and density for you because it has the protein treatment in it, which is super important if you're recovering from weight loss surgery. Weight loss surgery, you're going to shed like an animal. I just pinned it for you. Pookie, I just pinned it for you. Thank you. Keep giving the info. I have been taking care of my hair at home because of you. These stylists in the area lack the skills and knowledge and don't share. They don't. Stylists believe that sharing is going to take away something from their chair, when really it's the opposite. Let me break. Can I give y'all some transparent details real quick? If y'all are okay with me giving y'all some transparency real quick, I want you guys to type a fire emoji for me. If you're okay with me sliding in and telling you some real shit, I want you to type that fire emoji, okay? If y'all okay with me really giving y'all the business, let me explain something to y'all about hairstylists, especially in the African American community, okay? And this is not all hairstylists, so let me be clear. I can't say it's all hairstylists, it's all cosmetologists, because I'm a cosmetologist and I don't do this. We are gatekeepers naturally. We are crabs in a bucket naturally because we believe that if we tell you how to better care for your hair, if we tell you how to do the good things to your hair, you're not going to sit in our chair anymore. You won't need us. When really it's the opposite, okay? These white companies, the caucasity of people companies out here, do you know how they literally build their brands? Because a lot of the white companies, the Caucasian-based companies, they are buying up the African American companies. And they're making our products for us. You just think that because they put a black face on front of it that it belongs to an African American. It was started by one, but it wasn't ended with one. Okay? These white companies, what they do is they believe in educating first, because when you teach someone how to use a product, when you teach someone how to take care of something, guess what you're going to do? Naturally, you are going to say, I see value here. Naturally, you're going to say, they've built trust in me because they were willing to teach me how to do this first. They were willing to teach me, and I am going to be a forever fan. That's how I've been able to build over 590,000 subscribers in one place. Because I'm willing to teach, educate, and give knowledge for free. Not every single person that watches me buys my product. They might remember me, but they're also going to remember that this girl right here used what God gave her, this big ass head and my big mouth, to teach you how to do something first. That's how you build value. You build value by giving something that God gave you, sharing it with other people, which is my brain. I share my brain with everybody, not in just hair care, in anything. My friends call me all the time and they pick my brain all the time because they know that God gave me something that I love to share, my brain. Okay? So if you're building a business, don't be a crab in the bucket. If you're going to be a cosmetologist and educate with real pure heart. I educate with my heart. I put my soul in this. And you know what God said to me at the end of the day? What he gave me at the end of the day? Elite hair care. He said, okay, baby, I'm going to give you a place to do it too. You know what he gave me after that? YT. And built me there first. You know what he gave me after that? Every other platform, because people heard that Crystal was over here doing what everybody else is afraid to do. Because you can't take something from me that was born for me. How can you take it? You might can duplicate it, but you're not going to do it the same way. Okay? So that is one of the things that I always let people into. You educate, and when you educate and you teach, you build trust, and you build real trust. So that was just a little thing, okay? That was just a little thing, just letting everybody know how it go, okay? I built this brand from the ground up, baby. I built this brand in a room smaller than this. Anybody who's been watching me, I had my bedroom smaller than this. I would sit at my computer until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning answering hair care questions and recommending other companies' products until I learned how to build my own. And I built Rome myself. Sure did. That baby said, all the doors of the church are open. Let us say amen. Amen. Yes. Okay. Okay. I need to reorder the moist repair system today. Keita, we have a special exclusive live deal pinned on the screen for you. Once I'm off the live, the deal is gone. You're going to hear that. It's gone. Yes. My TT family. Let me know what's happening over here. What we need. Let me put our length retention system back on flash for y'all. Hold on. Hold that thought. I'm on dialysis. My hair is shedding. What product do I use? Bridget, I just pinned it for you. I didn't even get to read your question. Bridget, the length retention and breakage control system right there in front of you, baby, is pinned to the screen. And it's on flash for the next 20 minutes. You're such a blessing. Thank you, Ann. Diva, I have scalp issues, dry spots in different areas. What is good for that? Diva, do you want me to put it in the chat for you? You want me to put it in the chat? And all you got to do is click. Are you currently accepting new clients? Yes, I am. Absolutely. My client has locks that are thinning. Should I start interlocking? So interlocking actually can start thinning too, because interlocking leaves gaps in the actual lock. So I wouldn't necessarily to interlock. I would probably say you need to start weeding with the weeding tool. Start to weed it and fill it in to make that lock stronger. Also, before you do that, do a protein treatment with the Repair RX. Protein treatment, and then start weeding the client. Interlocking puts holes in the lock. Diva, okay, let me pin it for you. I just pinned it for you. It's in the comments, mama. Amen. I love to join you, but I have to leave. Hope you catch up later. Of course, Joe. Where am I located? Orlando, Florida. You're amazing. I'm always watching you. I'm 18 and have fine hair. What shampoo and conditioner do you recommend? Thanks. Sunshine. You have fine textured hair. Are you natural or relaxed? Now, for those of you that are adding products to your cart, stop being a cart hoarder. Go ahead and check on out, please. Check on out. Stop being a cart hoarder. That's ghetto. We're not doing that. Go ahead and check out. Check out. This is my voice. Listen to the sound of my voice. Check out. Oh my gosh. Maybe something is pinned for me. Caesar. Did I pin for Caesar? Yes. Caesar, I did pin something for you. Let me go back. I want to make sure that was for Pookie. Caesar, I can't find what I pinned for you. Refresh my memory and I'll pin something for you. Thank you for following. You're relaxed. Okay, Sunshine. Hold on. Let me drop something in there for you, girl. Hold on. You ready to move? Sunshine, fine textured hair. Okay, so you are going to use our density support system. This is the density support system. Sunshine, I just put it in the chat for you. Okay, what is that? Come on, Mama, I'm sitting here. You're number one in a million. Thank you. All right, my client is dry, so we're gonna go ahead and, ooh, itchy head, itchy head. We're gonna go ahead and finish this blowout and then go ahead and style her up. You doing straight?
Yeah. I think I found rain later.
You say it is?
I think so.
So what you want me to do, wrap it?
No.
Oh. Thank you for your help. Can't wait to get my order. Yes, thank you. All right, you guys. So let me put you guys here so you can see what's happening. All right, so we've done her protein treatment. We did some peptide therapy. We did all of that. She is also fine textured, but look at this hair. Look at this hair. And when I tell you my girl come like clockwork, like religion, every 2 weeks. I let her walk out the other day. She was like, my other appointment? She done got so used to it. She's like, my other appointment? Are we gonna book that? I'm like, oh, you want me to book it for you? She's like, yeah. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get her styled. I'm gonna add some frizz control, which is our frizz control and shine serum. This is also another form of heat protectant. It's very lightweight. It does not weigh the hair down. It's not oily. This is a silicone based heat protectant and glossifier for the hair. Okay, so I like to apply this to add or emphasize a little bit more sheen to the hair. And I like to make sure that this is an added insurance policy to make sure that she doesn't have any form of excessive heat that attaches to her hair either and causes a lot more damage than we want, right? So that is one of my go-tos. I use that no matter if you're natural or relaxed. It's a game changer when we talk about luster and heat protection. Oh. And then I'm going to spray her with a little bit of hairspray. This is some Sebastian Shaper Plus. I use this all the time. I've been using this since I was 17 years old. It's a great sealer when we talk about giving a very light, very, very light hold that you can still comb through and you can still wrap your hair and everything. So not my product, but live by that product. Hello? Okay, bye. Take you to the street. That song in my head. Nothing you can do, and there's nothing you can say that will persuade me to stay with you another day. You have crossed the line through the point of no return. See, only because I'm on the wire, I can't play it. They gonna catch on up. Is that all her hair? She got extensions, girl. She can't grow hair like this. Just playing. Of course this is her hair. She is in the salon every 2 weeks. This hair better be healthy. That's the hair we sang about in the 90s. Yes, exactly. As you guys are coming in, don't forget to go ahead and double tap in. Thank you. Don't forget to also follow. Appreciate it. Don't forget to also share. All of that is free. And then, of course, check out all of our different promos that we have pinned on the screen. Get your hair care in order. Like, come on. Like, nobody is walking around here with bad hair anymore. Like, that is so ghetto. Men are also catching on. You know why? Because they have access to social media. Okay? They know what your hair needs now. They start saying, hey, I seen a girl talking about a protein treatment or something because her hair was shedding. You remember you said that last week? I want you to think that they're not paying attention because they are. They are. Good morning. Good morning, Aura. You know what's so funny, right? So Andy, he's very, very attentive. Extremely attentive. So one day he comes home and he's like, what's up with your hair? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you're a hairstylist. Yeah, your hair looks like that. Like, why you walk around with your hair like that? I'm like, seriously? I'm at home. He's like, no, you are the representative of Elite Hair Care. Your hair needs to look like you own a hair care company. And I'm like, ugh. So now it's not even about why you look like that at the house because you look a damn mess. It's like, okay, now they're starting to talk about your representation. They paying attention. He's like, you know you're on TV, right? You know that if you go to the Dollar Tree with a hat on and dirty sandals and ashy legs, they're going to sit there and say, ain't that the girl that be on TV? He's like, don't represent us like that. Now, if him as a guy, we know men don't pay attention to nothing. Now they do. Now they got a lot of eye candy on there too. So listen, make sure that you keep your eye candy for your men, okay? Men like good hair. They don't like all that stuff. They don't like a lot of weaves and wigs and all that. They're okay with it because they know that you're going to do it. But they also want to know that you ain't bald head. They also want to know that you have hair. Tell me I'm lying. Okay, I cannot pick this up. Got it, finally. Please, tell me that I'm lying. Okay, Dallas, Texas, come on. Tamika, appreciate it, girl. Thank you so much. Yes, these men are, listen, it's a lot of thotty candy out here. Okay? And the thotty candy is not coming in with the bust downs anymore. They're not coming in with lace wigs and all that. They're coming in with very fair skin and long, pretty, natural hair. Okay? I want y'all to keep thinking, oh, that my man would never. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Don't give him a reason to either. Oh, yes. They're not presenting themselves as the women who wear the short clothes and they're trying to be provocative. They're presenting themselves as the women who are so quiet and reserved. And they have this long, natural hair. They have this beautiful skin. They dress professional now. Okay? Keep yourself up. Okay? These are wolves in sheep's clothing. Jay-Z said Beyonce wear wigs, but she has hair on her head. Yes, she got no edges, but hey, she got something. She got hair, though. And guess what? Even with a woman that he says is the most beautiful woman on the planet, he still cheated. So, baby, come on now. You got to also make sure you maintain yourself for you. You first. Don't get comfortable. Never get comfortable. And I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret, okay? Can I let y'all in on a little secret? A little thing that I learned about guys? How you keep a man on their toes when they notice that you always stay primmed up, you always looking nice, you always making sure that your hair is taken care of, your skin is taken care of. You always saying, hey, oh, I got to buy this new dress because, you know, just in case I got to go hang out with the girls or do something like that. You know what that signals in a man's brain? Who's she trying to look good for all the time? Hold up. Oh, man, I got to start taking her out of something because she getting pretty and all this stuff, but who's she doing it for? They say this silently to themselves. So you got to keep them on their toes. Oh, yeah, I got a hair appointment today. You know, I got to make sure that my hair look good just in case. You never know. You never know. If I'm telling the truth, give me some fire emojis, please. You got to keep them on their toes. I don't give a damn if you are 72 and y'all been married 40 years. That does not change. Trust me. I had a client, her husband, after 35 years and 4 children. You know what he did? Came to her one day and said, hey, I want a divorce. And moved the neighbor in that he had been sleeping with for 5 years. The neighbor who was the same neighbor. Hey, girl, how you doing? He had been sleeping with their neighbor for 5 years. And finally woke up in one day and said, I want a divorce. Once their kids were old enough to leave home. Don't be foolish. Don't let yourself go. Don't think that, oh, we fully vested. He ain't going nowhere. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It don't matter with the age no more. That don't change. They're doing it young, old, and withered. Y'all married 30 years. Y'all got all these kids. You got all this stuff, and he was still willing to give it all up for your neighbor. Come on now. If that ain't a story, that's a story. If that don't open your eyes, nothing will. I haven't seen her in years, but I never forgot that story. She was so depressed. Oh my gosh. She was losing all her hair from depression because she just couldn't believe it. So just a little conversation. Just a little reminder. Stay on your game, baby. Take good care of yourself. Make sure that hair is right. Make sure that skin is right. Stop saying, oh, I don't like makeup. I don't wear makeup. Baby, makeup don't have nothing wrong with it. Just do what you can and make sure that you do what you do for you. I hated makeup too, but when I put it on now, I feel amazing. When I get dolled up for the show, I'm like, yes, come to the point where I start buying stuff just because I say, you know what, I probably will need this for episode 27,000. Let me get it. When I walk out of that house, Andy be like, well, dang, that's what you going to, that's what you wearing for the show? Yeah, that's what I'm wearing for the show. Well, geez, we know you on TV, but yeah, yes, absolutely. And guess what he's saying in his head? Oh, okay. I got to stay on top of, wait, what? Right. Get your little eye candy to tell you stop playing with me. Don't think because I'm in the house taking care of these kids, yelling and telling them that I'm going to whoop everybody, that's how I am every day. No, I get dressed. I know how to do this. I do this. Been doing this. Even coming to work, I'm dressed. You hear me? Okay. I'm coming to stand over a head all day, but I am dressed. Most of the men I know left their girlfriends or wives on the worst shape. Yep. And you know why they left you in the worst shape? Because you allowed yourself to get in the worst shape, not them. That's a decision that we made. I was like that too. That's why I can talk. That's why I can talk, because I was like that too. Letting a man use manipulation and tear me down. And then start believing it. No. So anyway, while we were talking about that, I want you guys to tap in and tell me, why am I curling and pinning her? What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of me curling her or flat ironing her and then pinning her? What does this do? Why does this do? What am I doing this for? What's the reason? What is this going to help us with? Gives more body. Come on now. Okay, I got a million clips and can't find them. Body, luster, shape. Yes, that's exactly what it's giving. It's giving, oh my gosh, beautiful. It's giving lusciousness. When she walks out of here, she be like, soft and beautiful. She looking like, oh, okay, I think we need to go have some more kids. No, I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Just joking. Cool it down and let it hold the shape. Absolutely. Good job, you guys. So this is something that you can also do at home. Okay, so what I did was I applied some of our frizz control serum to her scalp and her hair. Not really the scalp, but more to her hair. And then I'm flat ironing her and giving her a slight bump. Okay, you can do this with a curling iron if you don't know how to use a flat iron to do it. And then that is also why I am pinning her, because I'm trying to lock that shape in. So I'm going to flat iron her like a curl, and then I'm going to pin curl her, and I'm going to allow that to cool. Doing that is going to set the hair up like I almost did like a roller set. I just did it the hot way. Okay, so this is going to give her a lot of volume, a lot of density. If you are relaxed and have fine textured hair like we do, your hair will love this. I'm already preparing my mind for the fact that I will have to do this because I'm growing my hair out. I'm 5 seconds from not growing it out, okay? But I'm doing it. What she say? Oh, that's Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. Shout out to my moderators, you guys. Sheila over on TikTok. Star over on the Y. I appreciate you guys so much. If Packalicious is in there, thank you so much. Swear it was me. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling out the pins. Okay, when you do this, you have to also be very neat with your pinning because how you pin it is how it's going to cool. Okay? Hello. Come on in. Hey, Miss
Did
Priscilla, how
you
you
get my
doing?
message?
No, ma'am. I was on the phone. What happened?
Oh, no. I just said, I forgot my product and I had to go. And,
That's fine. No problem.
and I had to go back home.
Oh.
ETA 11:15.
Oh, you're fine.
Thank you.
I'm like, wait, huh? No, I didn't even see your phone number just came up as a number, and I'm like, oh, this is spam, so I didn't look at it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. And I was like, oh my God, I hate being late. I hate being late.
I am so sorry.
I was driving and something said, did you bring the product? I'm like, no, I had to go back home. But at least I was like maybe a quarter of the way here, but still.
Oh, okay. Well, no, you're fine.
This looks so nice.
Thank you.
This looks so nice. Very cool. Okay, now this thing will start telling me, you have reached your destination. Yes, I know, I'm finally here. Whew. My goodness. I so hate being late.
Yes, come through with the big hair. You know, we ain't gonna have this for about 5 minutes, y'all. So I just like to give them the illusion because we know how fine textured hair likes to do. So we start out nice and luxurious like this, and then by the time she wake up tomorrow, it just be like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, she looking. Y'all see when they start turning the head like, okay, bitch, look at this. Come on now. How's she looking, y'all? Is she looking far or she looking far? It's a far. Y'all see that? That's all her hair. No, it's not a weave. And it's relaxed. Y'all see what relaxed hair can do? It can be healthy.
Beautiful.
It can be healthy.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Look, and then she flips it back. She gonna piss
do
me
that.
off.
I love it.
Piss me off.
I love it. It looks
Do
good.
it again. No, we gotta get it out her face, but she know I'm always gonna make it like super luxurious, and then when she walking out, this is her. So that's some healthy hair care for you right there.
That is.
Look, this look like she got a whole wig installed. No, that's her hair, honey. Okay, now you can flip it back. Go ahead.
That looks so beautiful.
Yes, that's nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. She's like, I'm gonna wait till I walk out. Right, we're gonna do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I hope you guys like it. Thank you. Shout out to Elite Hair Care Products. Let's see. You want me to book your next one? So there's 1 week in March that I'm not here. So let me see where you fall. Today is the last week of February. The hell calendars? Is this March? Oh. So I'm looking at the 1 and the 2, right? I'm like, how is this March 1st? I didn't. Y'all ignore me. So you'll end up falling on the 21st instead because I'm not back till the 21st.
You're not back on the 21st of March.
I'm back. Well, I'm here the 6th and the 7th, but then I'm gone from the 11th to the 20th.
The 21st.
Oh,
21st.
okay. Because I had to make an appointment on the 21st.
Oh no, I'm back. I'm back on the 20th. I'll be back at work in the 21st.
That's too much excitement, Crystal.
Listen, y'all got to stop. Y'all have to stop
Come
it.
in late and then made the
You
appointment.
want to do a wash for that appointment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so that is the 21st. I have 12, 1, 2. 12. Hey, son. Hello?
Mommy,
Yeah?
will you get me one?
Yeah. Give me a few minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew he was not going to go home. Alright, so deposit for 321. Shelton or Anderson?
They're both me.
Alright. I'm gonna fill that out for you. All right, I see you guys adding to your cart. Go ahead, don't forget to check out. Don't just add it to the cart, check it out. Go check out. Go check out. Thank you. I'll see you in a couple weeks, okay? Beautiful hair. What city is this? Orlando, Florida. Come on, Mama. Let me go ahead and get you washed. I gotta get Christian from school. He's not well.
Oh, my gracious.
So my client here, it's a nut allergy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has a severe nut allergy. So she actually brings a collection that we had, which was a limited edition collection called the Empress Collection. So that collection has no nuts in it. And she has, when I tell you she bought 5 years worth, okay, she brings her product with her to take care of her hair. And then we shampoo, condition. I have to be very careful what products I use. Let's go to shampoo bowl. On her hair, mainly because I have to make sure that they don't contain any form of nuts. So we're very, very, very specific with the products that we use for her. Let me put this around you, Mama. And then my son just called. He is not feeling well, so I have to go and get him from school. So we gonna do an express service today, y'all. We're not gonna lay with this. Let me get your just hold on to it. It's fine.
He's okay.
I'm gonna take him to the urgent care. I think he might be coming down with something.
There's something out there. I think he did really, really well.
Yeah.
It's been almost a month.
It's been a month?
It's been almost
Oh, that's
a month.
good.
And I have been in winter weather, sub 5 degrees.
Sub
wind
5
blowing,
degrees.
snow.
Wow.
Sometimes I have a hat on, sometimes I don't, and my hair never failed. It was like,
Thank you.
oh my goodness. Ugh.
And she is natural, you guys. If you can't tell, she's natural. I'm just waiting on this water to warm up. It's cold. Listen, if I tell y'all this water is cold, I think I'm the only person over here that uses the water on this side. So it's like every time I use it, I have to reheat the gas from the gas
Oh
freezer.
my goodness.
Okay. Okay. We're getting there. It's there now. Okay. And then it gets fire hot.
Yeah, it's warm. I think you're right. Yeah.
So what is going to be our first shampoo, you guys? What will be the first shampoo that we do? There it goes, hot. What's going to be the first shampoo? For those of you looking at the screen, this shampoo is included in our length and retention system. This first shampoo that I'm about to do. Clarify. Look at y'all. Look at y'all becoming pros and stuff. So we are going to clarify first. I usually do one clarifying shampoo. If I need to do another, I'll do another. Okay. So this is our activated charcoal clarify and detox shampoo. Remember, if the hair is dirty, it is not going to sud, okay? That is normal, you guys. If the hair is dirty, it's not going to sud on your first wash. Again, the reason why we use the Clarify, so that we can get through this phase of the process and make sure that we're actually treating the hair instead of cleansing the hair with our treatment shampoos. So this is the Amina shampoo. You cannot get this shampoo and conditioner system anywhere. She bought them all. Now I want you guys to see what the Clarify does. So now that I've cleansed her, now look. Okay, that is why you clarify first. I give a good scrub. Okay, I give good scrubs. I don't know if it's too much of a scrub, okay? He said that's a good wash, child.
I love it. I love it.
Could I get one of those? Sure.
I know.
Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. My product is one of the top products you ever use. Thank you so much. We're going to do one more shampoo, and then we're going to condition her. So we'll do one more shampoo. Y'all see why the Clarify is so beneficial? I only got to use a small amount. How long have I had my own line? Over 5 years. Over 5 years. All right, so her shampoo process is done. We're gonna go ahead and put on her mask. Now she does not go under the dryer with her mask. She has more fine textured hair. Okay, so we're gonna let her just sit with the mask for just a few minutes. Just sit back for just a moment, okay? Is the mask base finished? When did you add the preservative and the extracts? All right, so the water for her rinse is going to be cool. Well, you know which collection you can use though? African Goddess. The African Goddess collection, the Peptide collection?
Yeah. I can use that too?
Mm-hmm. There's no nut oils in
Looks
there.
like I gotta go shopping.
Yep. There's no nut oils in there. Sit over there.
African Goddess.
Sit up. Sit in my chair. All right, so we're gonna prep her for a few minutes under the dryer. I'll bring you guys over here with me. So we're gonna use the leave-in spray, this is the Nandy leave-in spray. Okay, and then after we put on the Nandy leave-in spray, I'm gonna spray our heat protectant spray on, which is the Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray, because we're gonna be curling her up. She wears her hair out in the curls, so we just give her a tight curl and then she be on her way. Now for her hairline, I'm actually gonna apply some of our Peptide Revival Serum. She could not use the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. She just couldn't touch it. Okay, so for her hairline, we're gonna add some of the Peptide Revival Serum. And exactly what you guys see me doing, that is how you should be applying your serum. Okay, you gotta stimulate that blood flow. You have to also stimulate that absorption. Okay, this is a water-based peptide system, so it is not going to build up or make the hairline oily. And then for her to go into the dryer, I just rope twist her into little sections. This makes the blow dry process easier.
That's not what I have. Peptide Revival, you said.
No, that's the Repair RX. That's the protein treatment.
Peptide Revival.
Thank you, Star.
Peptide Revival. So this whole system I can get?
There's no nuts in there. Let me just make, hold on. Castor oil, sunflower, garlic, rosemary. Nope, no nuts. Sunflower oil and castor oil.
Perfect. Advanced Peptide Hair Growth and Scalp Support System. Yeah. All right.
So all of the recovery systems are actually 25% off.
Oh,
So they marked it down already too.
Oh. So that might mean I need to get two. Just to make sure I have them. Let me just go ahead and get two.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get prepped up for her silk and curl. While I'm doing that, let me just go ahead and make a urgent care appointment. How safe is a nanoplasty hair treatment? I would not know. You might have to ask the company that makes it. I don't have nanoplasty hair treatments. Daryl, we're doing hair care today, as we do every day. If you guys are coming in, you have any hair care questions, please feel free to comment your questions. Comment what's going on with your hair so I can assist you with what products you need and also sometimes what changes you need to make. How long would you recommend wearing a sew-in with a relaxer? No more than about 8 weeks. After 8 weeks, you're gonna shed like crazy. You're gonna end up losing more hair than you ever need to. What helps with dry scalp? Bridal, I am going to pin the system that you would use when we talk about dry scalp, dandruff, dermatitis, any type of scalp congestion. Let me pin it for you. All of our hair care systems are on promo right now. So all of our starter kits, bundle kits, all of them are on promo right now until the live is over. How often should you do a hot oil treatment? You can do a hot oil treatment as often as you want. I mean, of course, you're going to do it on your wash day. But you can do that as often as necessary. Good morning, Shell. I'm getting a relaxer soon. What do I need to use while Stylist done? So Michelle, after your relaxer, 2 weeks after your relaxer, you're going to do your protein treatment. So that'll be your wash day with your protein treatment. Good morning. I have lost my hairline. What can I use? Oh, Glass, you took it off before I could read it. Michelle, of course, you're going to do your full wash day. So for your full wash day, you can use the Hair Repair 2.0, or you can use the Biotin Boost, or you can use the African Goddess. Absolutely. Of course you're going to use the shampoo. And then for your conditioner is the protein treatment, and you're going to rehydrate with the hair mask. After she does no, Michelle. So when she's doing the relaxer system, she's gonna use the system. The system has its own conditioner, it has its own neutralizer. You're gonna let your stylist do whatever her system is. You don't deviate from that. Outside of when I'm doing my relaxers, I do my normalizer or neutralizer shampoo, but my final normalizer or neutralizer shampoo, I cocktail that with the Hair Repair 2.0 or the biotin boost to give a little bit of nutrient to the hair. But we're not going to deviate from the entire system. You're still going to use the neutralizer. You're still going to use the conditioner that's recommended with the relaxer. Like, those are systems. You don't deviate from the system. I was talking about your next wash day. Is there anything I can do for thinning or balding? Hell yes. No, I'm just playing. Absolutely. Let me pin the system to be perfect when we talk about thinning, shedding, and breaking. That's going to be our length, retention, and breakage recovery system. That's actually on flash sale right now for the next 12 minutes. So you have 12 minutes. That system has our Repair RX protein treatment. It has the Hair Repair 2.0 shampoo, the Elite Clarify shampoo to cleanse the hair. It has the leave-in conditioner. It also comes with the hair mask, which is our Bio Deep Fortifying Hair Mask. That is going to help to rehydrate the hair after your protein treatment. You have the High Strength Leave-In Conditioning Spray. That is going to help to be your insurance after the fact. It's going to seal the deal. And then you also get our Super G Vital Growth Serum that can be used outside of your actual wash day to help to reduce inflammation at the scalp. It's also a natural or plant-based DHT blocker. So we use saw palmetto extract. It's going to help to reduce a lot of the irritation and also soothe the scalp as an active hair growth serum. Yesterday when I went to get my hair cut, I was bragging about your product. Thank you, Angela. God's chosen. What type of results have you seen from this? Well, I've been actively in this business of manufacturing my own line over 5 years, right? And over 5 years, I've built my platform to over 580,000 subscribers. We have over 1 million customers. Like my products speak for themselves. My products speak for themselves. We aren't just pretty in a bottle. We're actual hair care, actual longevity. There's reviews everywhere. You can check it out on the W over here. Reviews are everywhere. And I don't publish reviews. They speak for themselves. And anybody in the comments, anybody in live, go ahead and type, give them some info about the thing. I have natural long hair, but I have no hairline. What can I use to regrow my hairline? Glass, why don't you have a hairline? Like, do you mean like your hairline has began to recede? Or do you mean that your hairline has been this way for years and years and years? Well, my hair grew and I have to cut it again. Sheila. So I can get her to mix your conditioner with the relaxer conditioner? No, Michelle. Let her do the relaxer system the way it is. When you do your wash day, that's when you will incorporate the Elite Hair Care products. The relaxer system is a system all on its own. I mix my neutralizer last with the last neutralizer. Because mind you, I've neutralized twice. My last one, I used some of our hair repair shampoo, but not all stylists will be okay with doing that. They have to be okay and understand the products. If they understand the products, then they do what they do. But some stylists, they have to see it by the manufacturer before they do it. So I don't push that on people. I'm high porosity and often have thirsty hair. What Elite Hair Care products are best? So are you high porosity and your hair is thirsty? Because high porosity hair is not thirsty. Low porosity hair is thirsty. Low porosity hair is the thirsty hair, not high porosity. High porosity hair absorbs any and everything that it touches. I'm located in Orlando, Florida. It has receded. Okay, so you have a receding hairline that has been receding. Got it. So that would be our edge restoration and recovery system. Glass, the edge restoration and recovery system. If you like, I can drop it in the chat for you. Okay, you're relaxed and it's thirsty. That's crazy. With your relaxed hair, have you gotten your trim on schedule? Have you been getting your trims with your retouch relaxer? That question is for Honey. Hey, everybody that's joining, please don't forget to go. Okay, honey, good to know. All right, so what I'm gonna recommend for you, honey, is kind of a combination. So you're gonna do a combination style system where it's gonna be a little bit of the hair repair. It's also gonna have the Bio Deep Fortifying Mask. Let me see. I'm gonna put one in the comments for you. It's an actual system, but let me put it in the comments. Hold on. Thank you, Sheila. I'm looking at which one I would recommend. I want to make sure you have everything you need. Yeah, that would be the, I just had it, density support and volume restoration system. So this has a little bit of moisture, a little bit of strength, because remember, relaxed hair doesn't need a ton of moisture. It needs more strength, which is sometimes why it can look thirsty, right? So I'm gonna put that one in the chat for you. So I just put it in the chat, honey. That one is for you. Flakes, can't get rid of them. That would be our Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment. That is going to be a part of our Soothe My Scalp collection. So that will be item number 19. Item number 19, big fella. I was told relaxers are bad for the hair. Is that true? I got a relaxer. Relaxers aren't bad for the hair. You were told that because they want to sell more natural hair product. Natural hair people buy more product than relaxed hair people. I give it all. I give it all. It's asking me about why my hair is so soft, and I was telling them what I use on my hair. Yes, thank you so much. Can the death of a loved one bring on stress on your scalp where your hair can break off? Absolutely, any stress, especially the death of a loved one, can bring on where your body will shut down. Yes, and stress can be a major contributor to shedding. Some people stress and gain 1,000 pounds. Some people stress and lose 1,000,000 pounds. Some people lose all their hair. Some people, their skin gets bad. Yeah, absolutely. I buy so I don't ever run out. Good job, Sheila. See, Sheila is a builder. Sheila is not a repeater. Will the length retention and breakage system work for thinning edges? God's chosen. I will actually I'll give you the item number for what is for thinning hairline. That's going to be our edge recovery system. So that'll be number 15. Item number 15. Let me put it on flash for you. Item number 15. There you go. I just pinned it for you. Do you recommend a particular shampoo to use with the protein? I did buy the set years ago. So Jazzy, you can use any one of our shampoos with the protein because they're all gonna give natural hydration, natural moisture, right? But if you are low porosity or natural, I'm gonna recommend the moist repair. I'll recommend the moist repair. I have fine hair, I'm natural, and my crown is thinning. What should I use? Glenda, do you want me to put it in the comments for you? Which system was best for you? Let me know. I'll put it in the comments. I have natural hair, but I don't blow dry my hair. I let it dry natural, then flat iron. I do use box dye on my hair. My hair in the back would like for it to be a brown. What do I do? So I don't assist with hair color per se. So that would be a question for your stylist, or if you choose to do your own color, that is up to you. I will definitely say box cutter is not to be played with. You can go into hyper shed mode because you're over processing. It's not supposed to be overlapped on processed hair. I went through the same problem in the same year. Ooh, I lost my mom. And ooh, so sorry to hear that, Nicole. I'm sorry to hear that, you guys. I see all the comments. What can I use for shine that doesn't weigh my hair down? The Goddess Polish, Zamilu. Goddess Polish. Us naturals would use the moisture system every wash day. No, you're going to use what your hair is dying for every wash day. What is your hair telling you that it needs? Is it shedding a lot? Then we're going to do a protein treatment with a protein system. Does it feel really weak? Okay, then we're going to be using some volumizer or hair repair 2.0 or a peptide system. Does it feel thirsty, dry, brittle? Then we're going to use the moist repair. That's how we determine what our hair needs. What is it doing today? What system is best for my hair? So Tony, what is happening with your hair? How often should we be washing our hair? Every 10 to 14 days. 10 days would be people like me who have high porosity, very oily hair. 14 days would be more naturals, more people with good density. That's every 2 weeks. Yes, got it last sale. I'm waiting for March 1st, the new mask for my collection. Listen, if y'all don't know, our peptide mask is going to be and it is on limited stock. So there will be limited stock over on TikTok, and there will be limited stock over here too. Thank you, Star. It was 2022, and they were 8 months apart. That is a lot to deal with. God, I don't. All right, let me go ahead and blow out my client so I can get on out of here and go get this little boy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sit in my chair. Bridal, it's in the profile, baby. All right, pros. So we're gonna use a little bit of frizz control. Okay, so she normally wears her hair out while we keep it curled. So I'm gonna tight curl her. That works really well for her. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
So this is also like doing a roller set and not blowing it out. The only difference is her roots don't have any roller marks. As you guys are coming in, don't forget to double tap that screen for me, please. So all of our flash sales, all of that is about to end. Once I am off the live, you will not have access to the exclusive deals, so you might want to go ahead and get checked out. Thank you guys for all the hearts. I appreciate it. And of course, if you're new here, you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit that follow button. Follow. It's free. I can't spam you. It doesn't cost you anything. Go ahead and follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Look at everybody hitting that follow button. Come on now. They say ask and you shall receive, right? So I'm asking. Thank you. What's that? Hey, you look great. I can find stylists when it's very difficult. You know, it's funny. It's not difficult to find stylists. You just have to know where to look based on what you're looking for. Okay, so Instagram is a great place. TikTok is a great place. TikTok always has different stylists who are very active, showcasing their work. And then, of course, your local search engines. Like, use your local search engines. That can also lead you to a good stylist. Like, things have gotten so advanced now where you can literally be descriptive and it's going to bring up everybody within your area, within your corridor. But if you're like me, I like to scope people out. So I go to all social media avenues to find them. I want to see your background. I want to see everything about you. So while we're finishing up, you guys, just a couple reminders. This Sunday, March the 1st, is the launch of our new follicle recovery mask infused with copper peptides, rosemary, and red algae. That is the newest mask that is a part of our African Goddess collection. This Sunday is also the launch of our new moisture and hydration and balance recovery system, which is a 90-day recovery system. Okay? All of that launches on March 1st. Mind you, and just a reminder, our African Goddess follicle mask, the advanced follicle mask, is limited stock. Okay? It's very limited on this launch. I don't want you guys to see and say, oh yeah, I can get it next week. Yeah, okay. Every time we do a new launch, it sells out within minutes to hours.
Is that one that I can use?
That's the one you can use, yes, ma'am.
Follicle mask.
That's a part of the collection you got today.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So let's see, by a show of fire emojis, who is getting our new mask come Sunday? Who's getting the new mask? And then by a show of ones, who's getting our newest 90-day moisture and hydration and balance recovery system? Put a 1 in the chat if you're getting the recovery system. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you're getting the mask. Okay, I see the mask. Recovery system, okay. Oh my gosh. This phone is hot. I see it. All right, so she wears her hair home just like this, y'all.
Yeah.
Because it lasts forever for her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to leave it as is. We don't pull it out. I don't do anything to it. I literally just allow it to stay this way. And then she drives, what, 2 hours? An hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see her next, this hair is elongated, it's bouncy, it's all big and nice and puffy. And, you know, the way she likes it, super volume, all that.
Absolutely. It's perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I have to break this thing down and get my follicles.
All right, pros. So I am about to get cleaned up and head on out. I'll be back in the salon tomorrow, so you guys are also welcome to join me tomorrow. You never know. It might be a secret launch tomorrow. Never know. It might be a secret launch. Yes, Star. Yes. I'm in Orlando, Florida. What is the peptide mask? Let me show you. Let me show you, girl. Let me show you. So this is the Advanced Follicle Repair Mask with copper peptides, rosemary, and red algae. Okay, this is a part of the African Goddess collection. Right? So this is it's gonna support what we consider as accelerated scalp and strand recovery. That's why we call it an advanced follicle recovery mask. Y'all gotta be on the live. All right, let me check my client out. Jazzy, yes. You use it before the protein and then you use it after. Let me see here. You said you already have your appointment for the 21st, right?
21st at 11 o'clock.
Okay. Miss Priscilla.
I'm ready.
Let's see. Sellers. Okay, I'm ready for you. So, let me tap it. spell that out for me, please? Thank you. Where is it? It will not show until the 1st of March. I will be on live when it premieres. When it is ready, I will be on live. I'll be on live, but it will be on the TikTok shop and the W. It'll be on there at midnight. At midnight 3-1. Both of them will be on midnight 3-1. Okay, so turn on your alarm, set your notifications. Okay, honey, I see you, girl. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
Sutter. I'll
you
see you
so
on the
much.
21st. All right, you guys, I'm about to run out here, go get my son, take him to his doctor appointment because my baby's not feeling well. I appreciate everybody for joining the live, everybody who was here, who supported, who tap, who followed, who did all the good stuff. Thank you guys so much for supporting Elite Hair Care and believing in my products. I really work extremely hard to bring quality products that actually deliver results and not just look pretty or smell nice in a bottle. All right, I love you guys. See everybody later. Bye.